The guest of OBN Info is Dr. Marina Dragovic from Special Hospital SVETI VID. There's another award in a whole range of awards. Good evening and welcome to our program. Good evening. Thank you for taking the time to come to our program. Many people in Bosnia and Herzegovina already know how successful Special Hospital SVETI VID is because we often mention this hospital. You've received a whole range of awards, but this time you've been given another really valuable award for your work. Tell us something about it. This is a great, extraordinary world award for our work so far, presented to us, Special Hospital SVETI VID, and particularly to Professor Pavel Rosifal, who deserves credit for that, and who in fact has been given this award for the establishment of a new approach in phacoemulsification, which means cataract surgery with simultaneous application of refractive procedures. The award was presented at a big World Congress in Milan, held recently and called Video Cataract and Refractive. This is a congress dedicated to the highest, greatest, most prestigious interventions in the field of cataract surgery and refractive procedures, which means dioptry correction performed at the same time. He won this award for practically one paper that showed our work, our years-long work in Special Hospital SVETI VID. It was presented at a congress in Copenhagen this summer. After that, the leading world's ophthalmologists showed an incredible amount of interest and sent an incredibly large number of emails. Dr. Rosifal was asked to present his paper at this congress as well, which means that the great world authorities assessed that Dr. Pavel Rosifal was the winner of this great award. The award was presented in Milan. Dr. Rosifal is practically the founder of binocular surgery, cataract surgery that is performed on both eyes at the same time, in one action, to people of all ages, from several-month-old babies to 99-year-old people. The world has recognized this, thus encouraging us to think about new challenges and new awards. Quite certainly. A few days ago, when he returned to Belgrade after he'd received the award, Dr. Pavel pointed out how much this award meant to him. We're going to see this.
Sasvim sigurno. Dr. Pavel, nakon što je primio nagradu, nekoliko dana iza kada se vratio, pretpostavljam, u Beograd, naravno istakao je koliko mu je značajna ta nagrada, što ćemo i mi pogledati u nastavku.
I was in Milan last week, where a congress called Video Cataract and Refractive has been held every year for more than 20 years. This congress is especially dedicated to lens replacement surgery and refractive surgery. I've been there for several times since I started working with the excimer laser. This is more than 15 years. This year I was given the opportunity to go there again, and I proposed to Dr. Burato to let me read my paper. He's an outstanding surgeon, excellent, one of the best in the world. Everybody knows him. He works in Milan, and I offered him my paper on the so-called bilateral lens surgery performed in one action. This means that when a man comes into the operating room, he gets operated on both eyes. This hasn't been performed very often so far. We started to do such surgery 15 years ago. We were successful many times and our patients were satisfied. This is a good way to perform the refractive lens surgery with multifocal lenses, because immediately after surgery the patient's both eyes are the same. When this surgery is performed at a 1-month interval, for example, it takes several months for the patient to get used to it. In this case, the patient immediately gets the results. He travels to the hospital only once, and the risk of traffic accidents is lower, for example, etc. This was very interesting to the attendants of the Congress. This is a rarely performed surgery. This is why I was given this award for my contribution, and my lecture was the most important lecture there. When babies are concerned, everybody knows that general anesthesia is used and that surgery is performed in one action. It is believed that with adults, it's better to do it separately, because some people say that the second eye should be adjusted to the results of the first eye in terms of dioptry. We have excellent biometry, and owing to good results achieved in one eye, we've decided to do this in one action. We never adjusted the results of one eye to the other eye, and I must say that this requires more responsibility, and maybe this is what stimulates me more. Fortunately, with these 3,000 patients, there have been no complications. The surgeon must be even more concentrated on the surgery and perform it on both eyes at the same time.
drugo oko rezultatu prvog oka i moram reći, jeste to više odgovarno, možda i to mene više stimuliše, I na sreću u ovih 3000 pacijenta nisam imao ni jednu komplikaciju šta uspomenem. Možda i zato da se čovjek više koncentriše da bi završilo oba oka odlično.
Therefore, the award is very significant and valuable. What's next? We've already started thinking about some new undertakings. We have possibilities. We are a center where patients with very serious, practically unsolvable problems come. To us, to Professor Roosevelt, this is always a challenge to try to find a new solution. People come saying that it's all over. However, we always find new surgical solutions in order to restore the visual function in these people. I hope that next year we'll be sitting here again talking about a new award. Our idea is to show again some specific problems of ophthalmology for which there have been no solutions so far, but for which we've already achieved some very good results. I think we're going to announce this. Quite sure. Our viewers also have the opportunity to see this award presented in Italy. I congratulate you once again and wish you good luck in your further work. Thank you. Thank you once again for being our guest.
U daljem radu i hvala vam još jednom što ste bili gost.